President Obama went on national television just a few minutes ago and made his case for a military strike against Syria in response to a nerve gas attack that he says left more than 1,400 Syrian civilians dead. He said it is necessary to send a message to the dictatorship of Bashar al-Assad and to others who might use chemical weapons, including using weapons against American troops. But he's asking Congress to put off a vote authorizing a military strike while he pursues a possible diplomatic solution. Earlier today, Syria's foreign minister said his country would agree to put its chemical weapons under international control and sign a treaty banning them to avert a U.S. military strike. Major Garrett is at the White House for us tonight. Major?
Scott, the president said Syria poses serious national security issues to the United States, and if a military campaign comes, it will be short-lived. But instead of asking Congress for the authority to strike, the president said it's time to see if diplomacy can work.
It's also a danger.
The president said widespread use of chemical weapons threatens the U.S. and its allies.
If we fail to act, the Assad regime will see no reason to stop using chemical weapons. As the ban against these weapons erodes, other tyrants will have no reason to think twice about acquiring poison gas and using them. Over time, our troops would again face the prospect of chemical warfare on the battlefield. And it could be easier for terrorist organizations to obtain these weapons and to use them to attack civilians. If fighting spills beyond Syria's borders, these weapons could threaten allies like Turkey, Jordan, and Israel. And a failure to stand against the use of chemical weapons would weaken prohibitions against other weapons of mass destruction and embolden Assad's ally, Iran, which must decide whether to ignore international law by building a nuclear weapon or to take a more peaceful path. This is not a world we should accept. This is what's at stake.
Mr. Obama said the case against the Assad regime was solid.
When dictators commit atrocities, they depend upon the world to look the other way until those horrifying pictures fade from memory. But these things happened. The facts cannot be denied. The question now is what the United States of America and the international community is prepared to do about it. Because what happened to those people, to those children, is not only a violation of international law, it's also a danger to our security.
The president promised a short military campaign.
I will not put American boots on the ground in Syria. I will not pursue an open-ended action like Iraq or Afghanistan. I will not pursue a prolonged air campaign like Libya or Kosovo. This would be a targeted strike to achieve a clear objective: deterring the use of chemical weapons and degrading Assad's capabilities.
The White House believes that the threat of military strikes brought about this potential diplomatic breakthrough, and they're asking Congress to wait a week or two before deciding whether to give the president that authority, believing if that threat remains credible, diplomacy might in fact succeed. Scott?
Major, thanks very much.